so strange to just not know what to expect. It's also scary. I wonder what the disease is going to take from me next. My name is Amanda Norskog, and I've been skiing with Achieve Tahoe for over 10 years now. I have a type of muscular dystrophy called Facioscapulohumeral Muscular Dystrophy. I was diagnosed when I was 13, but my mom was diagnosed when I was 4 years old. It's hereditary, so we knew when I was younger. But I had a pretty typical childhood, climbing trees, riding bikes, doing all the normal stuff, skiing. And it just kind of progressed over the years. It's a muscle wasting disease. There's no standard progression, standard timeline. It varies from person to person. There are definitely periods where it seems like it progresses quicker than other times. The weird thing is, as a kid, my mom's partner was a paraplegic. And so he used to ski on a monoski. So I used to come up as a kid when I was an able-bodied skier all the time. But for some reason, it never really clicked that I could ski once my disability progressed. I grew up skiing in Tahoe, and so I looked into the program, and I believe I started skiing with Achieve maybe 2012, and that's when I first started.
My name is Max Norskog, and I'm Amanda's husband. It's been fun to watch her transition through different things and settle on, like, this is my thing, I'm gonna get good at this, and then do it.
Max and I actually met in the very early phases of online dating.
Honesty is a cornerstone of the eHarmony process, designed to elicit your true self.
We matched.
You've got mail.
So we met the next day, went to lunch, left lunch, went to someplace else, I forget where, left when that closed, went to Barnes & Noble, got kicked out at like 10 p.m. So we just basically spent the whole day together.
From then on out, we saw each other every day. We've been married 19 years in October. I have lost a lot of my independence over the years, and a lot of it's been gradual. I think the biggest change is just swapping to being a full-time wheelchair user back in 2020. Max having to take the role of caregiver definitely has put a strain on our relationship at times. It's work.
Everybody is a caretaker of their spouse, and their spouse is a caretaker of them, and our relationship has a little bit more like physical aspect to that. That's part of the reason we work, is because like I kind of like solving these problems and seeing her like maintain her quality of life as much as possible. So.
I'm unlucky in a lot of ways with my muscular dystrophy and whatnot, but I got very, very lucky with finding a life partner. Skiing definitely gives me a sense of independence. It gives me a rush. It gives me a physical challenge.
Watching her car so close to the snow is like she's maximizing what she's got. I find it so impressive that she's able to just control it so well, especially knowing how much mobility she doesn't have. I find it super, super fun to ski with her.
And I love when he comes up and skis with me, but being very dependent on my husband for a lot of things, it's one thing that I can just kind of go do. It feels freeing. One of the biggest challenges with my disease is that I've lost so much of my independence that I don't get to be spontaneous. When I first started with the bi-ski, I had the fixed outriggers. I used those for years. In the last couple of years, I've progressed to not using the outrigger at all.
No outriggers. You're all in turns here. No training wheels.
It's been really cool to just improve and regain a little bit of independence that way.
What I enjoy the most about it is just watching her gain confidence as she gains a skill. Flip it over. Oh, that was nice. Having the instructors and everybody else there recognize that skill is rewarding for her and rewarding for me to see.
Anyone can ski. I think that's the biggest thing. Anybody can ski with Achieve. My confidence and just my comfort on the slopes it's gone up so much over the years. I mean, I couldn't have gotten there without the Achieve instructors. I think it's really important to support programs like Achieve Tahoe that are doing what they can to make recreation more inclusive and to help encourage people to get out there, give us a sense of a little bit of freedom, a little more independence, and just joy, getting out there and experiencing some joy.
I'm proud of Amanda, not for receiving an award, but for kind of sticking out the tough times of learning a sport, adapting and sticking with it as her ability to do it has changed. You know, she's gone from the stand-up to the tetra.
2022, trying the tetra ski.
To the sit ski.
Right, first run with no outriggers.
You know, on and on and on. Kind of excelling despite the challenges of, you know, her condition.
You might not be able to do things the same way, but you don't have to give them up. Find something that brings you joy. First and foremost, I want to thank my husband for just doing life with me, being supportive. I want to thank everyone at Achieve. I honestly feel like the lucky one that I get to participate in all these programs. So I'm very grateful for being recognized by them. I think these guys are the ones that deserve all the recognition though, because what they do is amazing.